Hey boys and girls, Ken Smith, KenSmithFishing.com. Something a little different for you this week. We've got some great video coming up for you from practice and also the tournament in Grand, Oklahoma. I'll tell you, it was a struggle. I was able to get a check up there, and actually my roommate, Chris Jones, won. So congratulations, Chris. But one of the days of practice, I got to fish with my good friend, Kevin Treese. And Kevin, you guys saw in some of my earlier videos, he practiced with me at Rayburn for a day or two. And as you do when you spend 6 or 8 or 10 hours in a boat with a guy over the course of the day, you talk about a little bit of everything. And Kevin and I talked about fishing shows. And two in particular, Major League Fishing and Ultimate Match Fishing. I really enjoy Major League Fishing. It's probably my favorite TV show these days, other than the Bassmasters when they're actually showing tournament footage. But one of the things that makes me crazy on that show is the fish landing violation and how deadly serious the referees take that, and it's a fish landing violation. That makes me nuts. I wish they would just cut that out or something. And then the other guy on Ultimate Match Fishing with the discretionary line calls and the whistle and all that garbage makes me crazy as well. So, but I enjoy the shows overall. So Kevin and I just sort of started talking if maybe they would let us have one of those shows, what exactly it might look like. So we shot some footage up there. Some of this is inside humor, especially at the interview at the end with some guys with some northeastern Oklahoma and some northwestern Arkansas guys. I'm sure we'll get some good comments down below from some of those guys and their friends who understand this particular bit of humor. But we thought you might enjoy it. Overall, we think it's some pretty funny stuff. So we hope you do. By the way, just a note, I am back from Grand. My boat is available now for sale. I've lowered the price to $44,000. I think that's really super competitive. I've done a little bit of research on that boat, on my motor, by the way. So the motor's got about 210 idle hours, but only about 190 actual run hours. And that boat's in warranty until November of this year, and then can be 2 more years of warranties can be purchased behind that. So if you're interested, please give me a shout out. It's a beautiful boat. Get a lot of comments on the boat. But so let's go to the footage. This is what it might look like if somebody actually trusted us with a camera and a TV show. Here we go. Hope you enjoy. Here with Lucas Oil Pro, Stephen Johnson. Stephen, I understand you've been invited to fish with the new XFL Extreme Fishing League. Tell me your thoughts about the league.
I really like it. You know, it sounds awesome, but the only thing, that penalty, you know, Dickie can fit in that rod box, but I'm a little bit bigger than Dickie, and I know Chris struggled getting in there, so I guess the ones I catch, I'm gonna have to make sure I get them in the boat and not touch that carpet. Y'all stay tuned.
That's a fish landing violation. That is a flip fish. Fish on the carpet. That is 2 minutes in the penalty box.
Are you kidding me?
No, sir. You know the rules of X.
How do you know that? You was back here watching TV on your phone.
No, that was not TV. It was the hub thing. I was not watching it. Give me that fish. We'll weigh that fish after you serve your 2 minutes. In the penalty box, sir.
What's the penalty box?
The penalty box right there. What do you think it is?
Well, I ain't never had the penalty box before. Now look at me. I've got 17 rods tied up.
No kidding. Get in there.
Oh my gosh. That's the penalty box?
Yes, sir. 2 minutes.
You realize I'm not fitting in this penalty box, but I'll get in there as good as I guess I can.
This is just adding to your time, son.
All right, we're in there, but I'm stuck. That's it, as far as it's going. That's it. You better start the time.
We will have better penalty boxes in our next series of boats.
Start the time.
Oh, I forgot my watch.
All right, we're here with Dickie Newberry, Leaue's Rattle Trap Pro. Dickie, I know you've joined the XFL to fish the Extreme Fishing League. Tell me your thoughts so far on the Extreme Fishing League.
Well, you know, it's a pretty neat deal. You know, I'm the first one, I think, that got a penalty. You know, and these guys, I mean, they're out there drinking beer, trying to be a referee. You know, they fell asleep. Brent Haggard was my referee, and he fell asleep. you know, I was able to get out of the box after that. He like left me in there like smothered to death. Got a creek in my neck. It's pretty tough.
And so
That's the only problem I got with it, okay?
so you are enjoying the XFL?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime I go fishing, you know, it's just, you know, I'm not used to trying to keep them off front deck. If I can get them over the side boat, I'm happy, but they ain't happy.
So I understand there was also a penalty imposed on Chris McCall. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, but they put him in the ice cooler. I mean, you know, he's a little bitty thing. He's fat, but, you know, he still, he got in there.
Did you hear? I heard he was calling Boomer Sooner from inside the ice test. Did you hear anything about that?
Oh, that's McCall. McCall, yep, that's McCall.
All right, guys. Welcome here to beautiful Grove, Oklahoma, with Chris Jones, Booyah Ranger Mercury Pro from Oklahoma, and Josh Hilton, Phoenix Bass Mafia Pro. Guys, your first experience here with the XFL. What'd you think? How did you enjoy your first day?
It was interesting. It was interesting. I got put up in the penalty box, which is literally a box, you know, rod locker, whatever you want to call it. It was interesting. It was fun. My ref, you know, I think he makes a little, like, I don't know, $8 an hour or something. I don't even know if he is worth that. I mean, he got out there, pitiful calls. I mean, he was drinking beer, drunk, wearing yellow socks. I mean, I don't know. He's
knee-high yellow socks.
Well, gentlemen, that is the official uniform of our referees.
Is it?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
absolutely.
So
we want
to pick that out. I mean,
we want him to stand out. So
they
stand out.
Yeah.
Blowing the whistle. I mean,
was he quick to the whistle? Did you feel like?
Yeah,
a little too quick.
A little too quick.
Yeah.
I mean, my fish hit the floor and he was crappie flopping on the deck. So
yeah.
I mean, it was pretty entertaining. I mean, you know, I mean, Dickie said it best. I mean, he got put in the ice chest, I think, or maybe that was Chris McCall. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that was Chris McCall got put in the ice chest, but we'll have to go to the tape on that at some point in the future. So, what would you say this would be the combination of what here fishing on with the guys?
I don't know. A little bit of wrestling, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they wanted. I mean,
and the worst of every tournament circuit in the nation.
You wouldn't say the best.
No.
No, not the best.
No.
So, but the prize money. I mean, the prize money's big here.
It is.
What were we fishing for? We don't even heard that.
Yeah.
Well, it's an undisclosed amount, but it's big. Trust me, it's big money. We're gonna have to.
What about our expenses?
Well, we're gonna get those to you. We're gonna have to write the checks out in the future because we're still working on sponsors.
Oh.
But we'll get that pulled together. Don't worry, we're good. I'm almost certain because I mean, guys like y'all. I mean, we bring this quality of fishermen into the deal. I mean, look at yourself. I mean, you exude professional fishing. I mean, that's what we all want to be. Right there. That's
Dickie
what we.
Newberry's, Stephen Johnson's,
Stephen Johnson,
Chris McCall's.
Chris McCall's of the world.
Brett Haggard was the referee.
He's a referee. He wanted to fish. We couldn't do it.
Did you make the cut?
And did y'all hear there was a fisherman that wanted to fish, but he's not being allowed because he wouldn't fit in the penalty box? Who was that again?
Who was that? That was Kurt Smith.
Yeah, Kurt Smith.
Kurt Smith wouldn't fit in the penalty box.
He's got a nitro, and the penalty box in a nitro is a lot smaller than the penalty box in a Ranger or a Phoenix.
That's
interesting point. And Mose, do we know if Mose is going to fish?
I bet he will. I bet he'll fish.
I bet he complains about somebody cutting him off if he gets to fish.
Yes, I bet he does.
Somebody has cut him off.
Somebody's cut him off.
And we also, there was a guy we were going to let fish, but we found out he had cheated. Can y'all expand on that a little bit?
That was Chad Warren, I think.
The one in the air gas boat.
Yeah, air gas boat. Yeah,
yes.
he was cheating.
It's terrible. It's terrible. You know, we're trying to run a clean circuit here. So
he got protested last time, so I mean, we can't be letting him in there.
Who did you hear? The guy that protested him, I heard he was. Who was that?
I think it was tall Chris Jones.
It might have been me.
Wait, is he a friend of yours?
He is. Very good friend.
And you protested him.
Well, you know, I mean, right's right.
Yeah,
What's
you
wrong?
do wrong. You got to throw the yellow flag.
You got to throw the yellow.
Blow the whistle.
You know what? You guys, this is why you're sitting here.
That's right.
Because you know when to throw the flag, when to blow the whistle, when to flop on the floor with
the
fish.
You know what's scary you whenever you blow the whistle? When you ain't expecting it, and you're out there, it's scary.
I almost fell in the water.
You should know in our initial testing before this, we used air horns, but we had several guys jump into the water.
And people on the banks, I bet there was people running jackhammers today.
Well, did you hear the dogs barking back at us because of the whistle? That's an issue too. So
yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, this is definitely the worst of all tournament circuits.
Yeah. Till the next episode, I guess.
Yeah.
We're out.
All right, well, thanks, guys. We appreciate you all joining us. And remember, guys, more Extreme Fishing League on KenSmithFishing.com. Way bye, boys.
Bye.
See ya. Good night.
Okay, we're back. So we've actually gathered our rules committee here with the Extreme Fishing League. And talk a little bit, Chris, about what we've decided with regard to Mr. Warren.
Well, I mean, since him and Kirk Smith fish together, and since Kirk's boat obviously will run on land, we're going to go ahead and let him fish because that wasn't a rule infraction. Where he was at, it would get over that beaver hut. Obviously, I mean, it'll run on dry land. I mean, we've already seen it.
They might need the help of Brandon Mosley.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon was driving Kirk's boat whenever it got on dry land. So, you know, I think we'll let all three of them fish it.
Well, now, I thought a rock crawler was a bait.
No, well, but the new Nitro Z20, Z21,
yeah.
It also is a rock crawler.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, they parked it on the boat ramp.
Yeah,
They showed
on
it.
the boat ramp.
Yeah, I mean, it's there.
Well, hopefully we can get some footage
We can
and
get a picture of
demonstrate
that.
that.
I'm sure
We'll
we
do
can.
our best. So we're not exactly sure how Brandon Mosley drove Kirk Smith's boat into this particular position, but that is in fact a Nitro rock crawler, apparently. So good news. So the Extreme Fishing League, the field's growing.
So we said cheater. They're not cheating. They're actually just making where they can get into places. They've got a boat that pretty much it's 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive.
Brandon Mosley can drive it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've heard a lot about his boat driving
Yeah,
skills.
I mean,
So
it's awesome.
yeah,
It's awesome.
That's good.
He cries a lot if you get within a half mile, but
So based upon his
But
boat,
I mean, he ain't really cutting you off because he can get on dry land with
no,
him.
I was cutting him off.
Oh, okay.
I cut him off.
so based on Mr. Mosley's boat driving skills, who should we pair as his referee with him?
Maybe I don't know who we got. We got you and Ken Smith and Brent Haggard. I mean, that's
Yeah, who's
Kevin Treese could be.
oh yeah, Kevin Treese could be a good.
And Treese is a
that'd be
big,
good one. I
big
mean,
strong guy too to help him in
yeah,
case he
yeah,
gets
yeah.
it stuck somewhere.
Yeah,
Or
he probably
Richard Owen, Richard could get out and smoke a cigarette while he's figuring out how to
Sure,
fix it.
sure.
That's a thought.
for sure. Or vape. He might vape if he doesn't.
Does he vape a little too?
He vapes.
Yeah. Or maybe Travis, we could get Travis and he could hook a bunch of cows to it and pull it over.
that would even be better. He could hook his tractor to it.
Tractor.
Richard was my referee today. He did a good job.
Did he?
Yes.
Did he burn any holes in your Phoenix with cigarette?
Maybe 2.
Yeah. How much beer did he drink?
No beer. No, but he had a bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine. Nice. Chablis?
I'm not sure.
Spritzers?
Maybe.
Yeah, very nice. All right, so good news there, guys.
We might get Dickie's wife to do it. She likes champagne and wine. I mean,
That's a thought.
That is a
Absolutely.
thought.
Yeah.
Margarita. She likes margarita.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
She
good.
might even play some cards on the back deck. Get started laughing on that.
Now that ain't right.
Hey, anybody out there? Come on. Hey, this ain't funny. It's hot in here. I can't breathe. My jersey's hung up. Hey, come on. Golly, I can't believe they locked me. It's locked. Come on.